The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Clayton Kershaw gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this is off the fence right in front of the Dodger bullpen. And a great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple. Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, and there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, base hit to right. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
He's set and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Taylor will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. From the stretch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at ball one. Markakis at third. Donaldson over at second. Acuna at first. One gone. Albies with a 1-1 count now. To 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here's a pop-up now. Bellinger has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. One run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 3-0. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Mike Foltynewicz will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Andrew Toles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike now. No one out with a runner at second. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it. The 2-2.
Right side, but it's well foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. A bouncer to the left side. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Coles at second with 2 down. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Camargo has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They trail in this one 3-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. High in the air out towards shallow right. Coles is there. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Inciarte rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they lead now by 4. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So it's second and third with one gone now. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. He's set. Here it comes. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the 2-0 home. Shoots this one over to first. Bellinger's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Markakis on third. Freeman on at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the stretch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
The batter, number 1.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Rich Hill enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Hill.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Johan Camargo would be next. 3-0 pitch on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bellinger is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Here's Jock Peterson now. His career line with Bolton Avage. Just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. Fouled away. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Atlanta.
Coming to the plate now, Johan Camargo, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike two. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. He loses him on ball four.
Up next for Atlanta, the pitcher, Mike.
So a runner on first with one out now, and the pitcher Mike Foltynewicz digs into bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down, and he is in there. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Inciarte.
Ready once again, Ender Inciarte. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now both runners are breaking. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Flowers on second. Foltynewicz is over at first with one away. In there, 1-2 now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball below the zone.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 home. He pulls this one into right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Rich Hill, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Camargo is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up now, Andrew Knowles, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
1 out, nobody on. And 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His career batting line against Hill. He's just 2 for 9.
Freeman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Josh Donaldson will be next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So striding in, Ronald Acuna. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third base line. Freeman leads off first with one away. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. A line shot to third base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Standing in, Justin Turner. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Another one sent foul. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. A ball and 2 strikes.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Lays off 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around,
now
according
batting,
to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Jock Peterson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Peterson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
1 strike.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Chris Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Taylor.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Grounded weakly to the left. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Johan Camargo, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Camargo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as this lead swells to 7-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Into the box now, Mike Foltynewicz. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Tolles. 1 down. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
Now
he's looking locked in.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
In now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On a big swing there from Markakis, he didn't get it to make it strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two now to Markakis. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first. The 1-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His first homer here in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, I know the pitcher was down and it counted, needed a strike, but come on. He's one of the only guys in that lineup you can't let hurt you. And they left one on the inner half that he's able to turn on and absolutely crush. Got what they deserve there.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. hot shot to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 9 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Dodgers,
okay, thank you, Heidi.
Daniel Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 44, Rich Hill.
A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
A ball and no strikes. His career line with Fulton Avage. He's gone 6 for 10. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Pollock, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
To 2-2 now. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Markakis at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Into the box, Andrew Toles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's too high, ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Popped up. Camargo is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So coming to the plate, Corey Seager, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. first pitch of the at-bat. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. They're down 9-0. Caleb Ferguson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Ferguson.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ozzie Albies.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Taylor coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So striding forward now, Tyler Flowers. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit the other way out toward right field, giving chase his tolls. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
A pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
In now, Mike Foltynewicz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Bellinger moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
The first baseman.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Peterson.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0 fouled off. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bellinger on at first, nobody out. Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
Here it is on 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Here comes the first pitch, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence right in front of the Dodger bullpen. Bellinger is on his way home. He scores as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
And that just pains the pitcher. They already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Jesse Biddle, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 63, Jesse Biddle.
In now, Daniel Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Albies is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Seventh inning coming up now in game one as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Freeman, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this is off the fence right in front of the Dodger bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Freeman stands at second with 2 gone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 3-2. High chopper towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 9-2 lead. David Freese is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
David Freese.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Markakis coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Andrew.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Tolles. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and a strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
Popped up. Donaldson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready now, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. 2-1 now.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out with the man at first. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for LA. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Joe Kelly comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Joe Kelly.
Now in the box, Ronald Acuna. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Kelly is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. And this will be fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the line at first. He'll try again. 1-2. Nope. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop, Johan Camargo.
At the plate, Johan Camargo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting, catcher
Kevin Quackenbush enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it
now
is.
Pitching for the Dodgers, number 59, Kevin Quackenbush.
Tyler Flowers will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Quackenbush, a former Cincinnati Red. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Acuna rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in, Jesse Biddle. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Count even now at 1-1.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Here's a pop-up now. Castro calls for it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it his toes.
And that's the 3rd out. Braves will settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the Dodgers 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Acuna. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number
The
31.
tail of the tape, not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one. Ready for another shot now, Jock Peterson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Austin Barnes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Ball 2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, the second baseman, Daniel.
Now at the plate, Daniel Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from game 1 after this. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance.
Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Turner is over and he puts it away for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Striding in, Freddie Freeman, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. From the stretch, they'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. That smoked, but right into the shift. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball
fastball just inside. Line toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Seager into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher coming on. It'll
now
be the hard-throwing left-hander Johnny Venters.
Number 48, Johnny Venters.
Kike Hernandez will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Venters playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 30th round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 2-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit hard towards second. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding into the box, Andrew Toles. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. One out, nobody on. Popped up. Donaldson has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep to straightaway right. Markakis looks up. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Corey Seager is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Shane Carl will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Shane Carl.
Standing in, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Carl, the former Colorado Rocky. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's in there, base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Cody Bellinger.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Turner is off at first with 2 away. Fouled off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(10-3) at the end of this contest. Atlanta take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Mike Foltynewicz is credited with the win. Clayton Kershaw was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 10 runs, 18 hits. No errors, they left 13 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Foltynewicz. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.